Welcome to I think this, no, not episode 26. And yep, in the last episode we saw Africa start to break itself into a giant civil war now. And this mysterious thing discovered in South America. But now we're moving over to this country, this grey country. Just shows they're both grey. Yeah. We're gonna see a new thing happen. Well, it's not new, we've seen it before in this series. But we see a civil war break out. We see this area declare. We see these areas declare their independence together now. And now over here we now see this blue area declare its independence on its own. Now, and now we see the rest of the country. See that pink country declare independence, plus this pinky purple country now, and yeah. Let's hope we're done. There we are. Anyway, now though, we now can start the fighting. As this area then lands here, as these two are like rivals now. And this, the main country here now, tries to take that area back, but it immediately fails. As then they keep going back and forth, which I'm just going to show with that. And now they end up then trying to invade here now. It doesn't go too well, as then they're kicked out to the back there now. So as then over here now, this blue country is now invading this small area. It's now taking that small area, and yeah, that country's now in a civil war, and we'll be coming back to that soon. Not right now, a little bit later. As we now go back to the explored map now, though, we now see these countries work on like connecting up, which goes pretty well, as that's exactly what they're able to do. And they do a little bit more exploring now. And if we go to the letter trade routes, we now see a new trade route, but I'm representing trade routes with black. Oh, that's how I'm doing it. So yeah, they then do that, and we're not gonna. Okay, that was on the wall there, but no, it is not. That doesn't look good. Looks way better. Okay. Yep. Now if we turn that off, head back up to here now, we see a little bit more exploring take place. Not really too much. Now, yeah. Now we come down to here now. We see Australia now we see them now take the rest of the continent of Zealandia now. Okay, and now we get back over to here. This mysterious force, as they now is realized it is a group of guerrillas that have decided to form their own country now. And yeah, the guerrillas agreed to peace, and yeah, we now have a guerrilla country. We now have a country that is formed of guerrillas. By the way, this city is not sunk. It is like a bridge city, but so the city is like a bridge between this island and this island. And yeah, it's also a city at the same time. So and that's the capital of the Gorilla City. So yeah, we now see South America, the South American Alliance. Now they'll welcome this new member to their alliance, though. So yeah, and then we now see this country here now. Take this. It's no wall there, but they take this. And now we see South America and American countries agree to make like peace. So this gorilla country gets the rest of this island and a little bit of coastal access there now. So yeah. And we now see the Brazilian country here. Now get these provinces. We see that that area is given over to Brazil, as we now see this Argentinian country, I guess you could call it, get some land off their ally there, and the rest of the continent is now going to be given over to this country now. Now turn off the provinces up here now. We see the map looks a bit ugly, but nothing a little bit of time can't fix. So I think I got I don't know, I just think I'm on a little hill right now, but yeah, we see this. Yeah, by the way, I cannot be bothered to go to cross section and put a new layer there. Let's just put that right down. And yeah, this whole area is now Brazilian. Actually, that's supposed to say here. But yeah. And you would have known, in a series where civilization starts in the cursed universe, we have a country run by gorillas. I just find that funny. And yeah, we now get back to the fighting down here now, as we now see a rebellion take place. I've got too much green there. Let's do a red. Is that dark? No. This kind of red, yeah. We see this huge area here declare itself a new nation. Although, immediately taking two major cities. And the rebellion instantly. So now this country now gets back on its feet, links back up, and now ends up taking the capital, and then the capital, the blue country that was there. As now we see red country forces and Chinese forces now finally arrive here. As this, okay, they're gone. They're all gone. And they're now invading up here. The blue country. Yeah, I'm just showing that they've surrendered now. There we are now. And the blue country says, do not get involved. This is our business, not yours. So yeah, and now, yeah. This country now starts to push here as yeah. This country here now, this lavender country, now makes a landing back here, and yeah, they agree with this country not to go to war. And sign peace they were already at war and kick this country out of here now. This area then ends up falling over to the rebellion. It's kind of funny how this country, the country that is there, if I take away the war, was a rebellion, and the rebellion has joined the rebellion. Hopefully you understood how I find that funny. But at least I don't find it fully, I just find it a little bit. But yeah, that country now pushes into here. Now this country now continues to push into here now. And now if we now go to black here now and go to the map, we now see this area here. Well, yep, and now go to here, we now see this area become a terrorist state. Now, so yeah. And now over here we now see a terrorist uprising over here now. And then a small bit here, but they're not to worry, as more forces are now taking out the terrorists, which they now surrender. At least the ones over, they don't really surrender, they end up taking them all out after a while. Well, they're still taking them out though. We see this lavender country start to push down here now, make truce with the rebellion, and they'll come up here, start to push in as the terrorists have now been taken out, and start to focus back down here now, as Africa agrees to peace, which will be seeing the peace tree for Africa in the next episode. Just like over here now, it's now breaking out into full-on civil war again. So yep, here's now taken. Now that area's pushed, and this area also agrees to peace. Just see you in the next episode, man.